chance. I whistled to get a bouncer's attention, threw up a hand signal when he looked my way. Pinky and pointer fingers up like bullhorns. Time to wrangle a dickhead. Greg was born to be a bouncer big. Me and the ass grabber put together big. He parted the crowd with the grace of a juggernaut and made his way over. "This gentleman giving you a problem, Hud?" "He's just leaving. Can't seem to keep his hands to himself," the man said. "That's cute, calling your boyfriend over here because you can't handle the job yourself. Hell, I thought maybe you were banging Daisy Dukes over there. Guess I was wrong." Greg winked at me. "I got this one." He grabbed the man's arm, and he wasn't so gentle when he turned him toward the closest exit and began escorting him out. The guy tried to break free of Greg's grip a couple of times, like a bratty kid being dragged from the toy section at Walmart, but his attempts were fruitless. He jerked his head back toward me. "Let me at least pay my tab, asshole. My card's at the bar." "I already gave you that chance twice. You can pick your card up tomorrow when you chill out." Greg got him to the door and gave him a firm nudge to the sidewalk. The man turned, angry as hell. He painted the air with middle fingers, started hurling insults at the both of us. I thought Twiggy and Biggie was pretty damn clever. Greg blocked the door and crossed his arms, snarkily grinning at the temper tantrum. Not a good move on his part. A little too casual. A chink in his armor that the man took advantage of with a swift kick to his balls. Greg dropped to his knees. Quickly, I shielded him from another kick, which my left rib cage took the brunt of. I caught hold of the door frame and pushed myself upright. The man took a few steps back onto the sidewalk and got into a fighting stance. His version of a fighting stance, anyway. His legs were barely spread apart, knees locked, hands too low. "Come on, bitch!" he beckoned me with his lead left. "Your boyfriend can't save your ass, nah." Just like that, we'd become a spectacle. Half a dozen awe-faced drunks were damned in the entrance behind the mountain of Greg, who was still hunched over, searching for breath that was surely minutes away. College-aged kids walking the sidewalks with pizza slices and jumbo-to-go cups stopped and stared. A group waiting to get into Shooter's Pub jockeyed for a better view. At least a few people had their cell phones out, aimed our way. "This is the last time I'm warning you," I told the man. "Best leave while you're ahead." While I was speaking, I'd raised my hands in feigned submission and slid my right foot back to steady my base. The man shed his flannel and tossed it onto the hood of a nearby truck. He made a show of cracking his neck and his knuckles, then settled into his clunky stance. I'd learned early in my boxing career that even good fighters usually signal, inadvertently, that they're about to throw a punch. A twitch of the shoulder, a swivel of the hips. This guy may as well have been holding up a sign. "Here comes a haymaker!" His eyes got big. He stepped heavy, and he loaded a right hook that came like a telephone pole. I ducked under it, pushed him to create some distance. When he found his balance, he squared with me again and swung a looping left that I dodged as easily as the first. "Are you done yet?" I asked. "This is getting embarrassing." I shuffled back, but he charged, ducking his head in an attempt to tackle me. I shifted a quarter turn, parried the oncoming train with my arms, and let gravity do its thing. He slid across the pavement like he was stealing second. I leaned over him just as he rolled himself onto his back. I noted the road rash on his forehead. That's going to sting like a son of a bitch in the shower. His bleary eyes seemed to focus. With what energy he could summon, he spit, catching the side of my neck. I shrugged, using my shoulder to wipe it away, then clinched his shirt with my left as my right fist tightened. "Fucking chill, Hudson," a voice came from behind me. My boss's voice. I released the guy's shirt and stood. Brent yelled to the onlookers, "Show's over. Everybody go home." One of our bartenders struggled to help a green-faced Greg to his feet. Brent led me around the building to a side entrance for employees. He told a young barback washing pint glasses to get lost when we got inside. Once we were alone,